What's up, guys? Angry Man Show, episode 7. 7 episodes. Yeah.
What up, Chitlins?
Yeah. So it's been a long week so far. It seems like we've done more of these, but we haven't.
It's been a long week in the middle of Tuesday at 9 a.m.
Yeah. Well, it's happening. I see breaking news right now that Trump is considering pardoning Joe Exotic.
Woo!
I mean, everybody's got to be so sick of hearing about that show. I mean, it just really exploded. I know we say a lot about it because it's just funny, but man,
it's entertaining.
That thing went off. I mean, it really is. I mean, that thing is really taken off. I mean, everybody's talking about it.
Yes,
I mean,
it has.
I mean, I don't know what Netflix paid for that thing or paid those guys for that documentary, but they're getting their money's worth.
They are, and it is taken off for darn good reason because it is a hot ass mess.
And you gotta look. I like on Netflix now though, where they have that. I like you go on Netflix and it'll show you the top 10 movies in the U.S. or the top 10 shows or whatever.
Oh, I didn't notice that earlier.
Yeah, if you scroll down, it'll show you and that thing's been like #1 forever. Excuse me.
Nice.
Yeah, so I mean that's pretty cool. But he says he's going to take a look at pardoning the Tiger King. So,
oh boy, I wonder what that's going to look like.
Yeah. Along with that, though, I see another story that said, he's got all of his family and stuff coming out of the woodwork, and everybody that's against him, and so now he's getting a lot of negative press too. And they were saying that now his niece is, saying he's 100 times worse in real life. He shouldn't be released, and. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. That new episode should be out this week. I haven't seen it yet. I've been watching for it. Haven't seen it yet. So, hoping that's going to show up. Some other news I noticed was, Dana White, he says he is going to, so Dana White is UFC 249 is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
He said he is looking at, and they confirmed it. He's looking at a private island to hold the UFC. And his reasoning for that is if he can find a private island to do it all on, he doesn't have to have, all the fighters don't have to be screened. They can be flown into a private airport. So I don't know. I mean, that's
kind of a serious risk that you're willing to take, though, to do that.
Yeah, it's crazy, though.
You don't know who's been where and been around who and what else.
It makes it almost like a movie, you know what I mean? It's like this. It's almost becoming like that. It's like Fight Club or something, private Fight Club. You get flown into a island in the middle of nowhere, and you fight and get shuffled out or whatever.
The rules of Corona Club are you do not get tested.
Obviously, they're trying to keep the location top secret. But he said he's locking it up for 2 months. The one that he is trying to, I guess he's leasing it or whatever. They're not buying it. I guess he's just leasing it for a while or something. But
I'd like to rent an island.
That should, yeah, right.
Wonder how much that is.
Yeah. Well, they were sold for a few billion not too long ago. So I think he himself's worth quite a bit too. So I think they did really well.
We can be friends.
Yeah, that's just crazy though. I thought. I mean, the things that we're having to go through, and the things that are just so crazy now that this virus is out, and we're having to make so many changes just so that things can continue to go as normal. So, even the UFC is affected.
Sports must go on.
I found a new job.
Oh.
Yeah. So those you don't know, I'm kind of a film guy. I'm into film and doing a lot of video and stuff like that. But I see there was a position opening. You can be the butthole remover on the new Cats movie.
Oh, God bless.
Yep. The Cats visual effects artist confirms butthole cut. Says that horror.
You had me going there for a minute.
Yeah. They said that they were watching the cut that was getting ready to be released, and they realized there were cats' buttholes, and they were pretty prominent. So the director decided we had to remove all those. So I guess this is before. I guess this is actually. I think this came out before the final release, but so some guy had to actually go in and go.
I mean, why don't you just maybe tame it down a little, make it look a little more subtle? I don't know. Why do you got to take the butthole out? That's part of the anatomy. Of cats,
because what they did is they use, I think they use kind of real cats, and then kind of morph those into the actors and things like that. So I don't know. I mean, but I guess they didn't want to see. They didn't want nobody to see
the true anatomy of an animal.
Yeah, I guess that was gonna offend somebody to see a cat's ass.
What do you do for a living? I'm a butthole cutter.
Yeah, Bob, we're gonna need you to go in and remove all them cat buttholes.
That's horrible.
Yeah, I can't wait. Now it almost makes me want to watch it because I know it didn't do very well. I know it wasn't. Everybody said it kind of wasn't a good movie, but a lot of stars in it.
I would be one of the people that says, "Where's their butthole and how do they poop?"
You would. Okay.
I would.
A moment of silence for Tiffany. I
ask random off the wall questions about movies.
Yeah. So next time, So if I wouldn't have told her, maybe like somewhere along the time of watching the movie, she'd have been like, "Did you notice there's not any assholes on that cat right there?"
What's the point of that? How do they take a crap?
What is going on? This is so weird.
I would have asked.
I just don't. I mean, I guess the things people worry about. I mean, you know what I mean? You think of the old movies, the movies we saw that came out, in the 80s and stuff, man, nobody would have been so PC about stuff. My God, they were cutting cat buttholes out. I wonder if like in the Broadway one, I wonder if the suits there have buttholes. It's from a Broadway show, Cats. So
I don't know. Let's ask Brenda. Brenda would know. She's seen the movie or the play.
Let's ask her. Yeah,
I'll ask her.
We'll do a poll on whether.
Brenda, I know you're going to be watching this. Do the cats have buttholes on the Broadway play? Comment below.
Oh man. Oh man. Well, today before we got on, I see Bernie Sanders. Go a little politics here. Bernie Sanders dropped out, so it's now it's the
it's
man that time forgot or whatever. Oh man, it's Joe Biden against Trump. So
before I actually read the article, I was gonna assume and go down the road that he had dropped out because he got coronavirus.
Yeah.
And then I was like, let's check this out.
Are you old people shaming?
No. Yes.
I think she is.
Yeah. I mean, he's decrepit. Let's be honest.
So I guess it opens up for Trump, man. I mean, that's got to be a clear win for Trump there. I mean, I don't see anybody.
That kind of clinches it for Biden and Trump.
I mean, unless everybody really rallies behind Biden, which I don't really see that happening. I think he just kind of ended it right there.
Yeah, I agree with
which
that.
I kind of thought that as I saw, Biden doing well, and he was basically done, and he kind of bounced back. So. I don't know. I'm sure he won't. I bet he's not gonna. I don't see Sanders running anymore, running again. Like the next time. I mean, he's probably gonna be too old. I think he said he's 70. Is he 74 now? I think he's 78.
He's already too old.
He's a 78-year-old Democratic socialist from Vermont. So he would be 82. I think Reagan was in his 80s though. So
was he? I have no idea.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. So anyway. Yeah, so I guess it's a clear line for Trump to
we will no
get
longer
another
be
4.
Feeling the burn.
My only concern, I'm just curious, like as crazy as Trump is now, can you imagine when he has really nothing to lose? I mean, this guy is like, he's pretty crazy already, and now that he's
gonna go there
once he gets 4 more years, and he's not like worried about a re-election or whatever. He's gonna be crazy, man.
He'll go there.
It's gonna get nuts, man. But anyway, we'll stay off that topic. But anyway, we'll see what happens. It looks pretty crazy. Man, I noticed there's a here in Florida, and I guess a lot of farmers around like the U.S. Are having to destroy destroy crops, like thousands of pounds and acres of crops, because they're not able to sell enough to the stores, and then they can only donate so much of it to local food banks because it turns bad fast, and the food banks can only take so much. And with the level that's coming in, I guess what they're saying is because because the stores, well, this is the excuse they're saying that because the stores limited it so much, like milk, and because dairy's having the same thing. They're having to destroy like thousands of gallons of surplus milk, because they just They think it's just because the store's limited everything. You know, people aren't buying enough of it like they normally would buy all of it. And they're having to destroy it. And I saw that and I'm just like, man, you got people right now probably struggling to even, feed their kids. Some of them ain't working, whatever's going on. And, we're throwing all that food away, and it's just crazy. So
it sucks.
And it's probably it's probably going to have a serious effect later on down the road, I would think. I mean, if you're throwing away millions of pounds of crops now, you're not going to have another crop probably till next year. So,
that's true.
That's probably going to affect the future in certain things. I mean, the ones here, I think they were talking about like squash and stuff like that. So, I don't know. I think it could get bad. We'll have to see what I think milk. I don't think it would affect milk as much because you can continue to, make that. But on the grown vegetables and things like that, man, I don't know. That's going to get bad. That's definitely concerning. It's definitely concerning.
It is.
And you wonder what else is out there like that. I always wonder what else, other stuff like that's getting wasted and destroyed because we don't have any place to do or anything to do with it, or people just aren't absorbing it enough stuff that they would use before. I'm sure there's a lot of things, that are out there.
And it's just an unfortunate thing. People aren't looking for the produce because it can't be stored like the canned goods.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, in the event that something happens and everything, including the grocery stores, get shut down, that produce isn't going to last.
Yeah,
and that's
it could.
I
don't know how fast they spin that around, but it could get bad.
It could. It absolutely could.
Yeah. So, oh man, there's a new. I saw there's a new app out called Quibi that everybody was downloading. It's. I'm a little confused by it, but apparently it's supposed to be. It has a bunch of stars and people in it, and what it is a bunch of. It has like bite-sized movies and shows. So like there's stars in it. There's a bunch of people in it, and they've created all these like really easily absorbed TV shows and movies. So you can, it's a $4.99 a month subscription, I think, when I looked at it, trying to download it. So, but I'm just wondering I guess they're just trying to get into the market of, how people like instant gratification kind of a thing, I guess you would say. So keeping it small, like people watch YouTube videos. What am I trying to say here? Keeping stuff short, few minute videos, things like that.
Right.
So that it's easily absorbed. I guess they're trying to capture that market. So it's called Quibi. It's Quibi. I see it coming out, and I'm wondering, I don't know. I'm just curious what it's going to be like.
Bite-sized movies and shows.
Yeah, so it's just like Netflix or Amazon or Disney Plus, all that stuff.
Okay.
But those offer, those apps offer traditional TV and movie. Quibi is going to do it's mobile only streaming platform that features videos with run times of 10 minutes or less. So it's co-founded by DreamWorks animation boss Jeffrey Katzenberg and tech executive Meg Whitman. So far right now it has 175 original programs in its first year. And they said that the third generation of film narrative they're talking about, so by combining the strengths of movies and episodic television into one cohesive source, the service was initially intended to provide entertainment for subscribers who commute to work via public transportation and so on, such like that. So basically, they're targeting people who are looking for quick content. If you're sitting on a bus, or if you're on your way, to work somewhere, or you're on a break or something like that.
Quick little time.
Yeah. So you got 10 minutes. You can wipe out an episode in 10 minutes.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's some fast writing though. I'm curious to see. I haven't checked it out yet. I want to check it out. But I think, that's some really quick, you have to be kind of snappy. You got to get people into the story fast and out. As being kind of, like I said, like a film guy, that's a tough gig.
Is it supposed to be something like that? They put a new one out every day? Like if it's a little episode?
No, it's like
situation?
a whole series. They do it just like Netflix. They'll do they're saying they're doing like a whole season of them, but there'll be a whole season of, these short clips or whatever, and they're each 10 minutes long. So, but there's a lot of stars, man. I see Helmsworth is in it. I see a lot of people in it. So it could be, I don't know. We're going to have to look and see. It's going to have reality TV shows, docuseries. And then it looks like some of the sports are going to get in and do little bite-sized bits of sports and things like that. So, it looks like it's movies in chapters, it says. The initial titles appear impressive at first, especially with star-studded cast that includes Sophie Turner, Liam Hemsworth, Christoph Waltz, among other recognizable Hollywood names. But it says it's just basically they're going to do chapters. So you would watch a movie, but you would watch it in like 10-minute little chapters or bites as you go along. So I don't know. It's something to check out. That might be something cool to play around with. But once again, man, we have so many. I think now it's like so hard, even when you're home all the time. It feels like you're running. I mean, we're not running out of content because we have so much stuff, but it does feel like you're running out of content just because you have to. Our problem now, I think, is we're spending so much time looking for that next show that you want to watch. It almost is
like not necessarily that you're running out, but you just get bored of everything.
Yeah. And I sometimes it's not really. Plus, sometimes I just don't want to spend the time looking for something, so I tend to rewatch a lot of stuff.
You do.
Well, I just don't want to. Like today, I started watching like Succession again on HBO Now because I like it for one, and two, I was just like, I started looking for something to watch this afternoon, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna watch Succession.
I know I like it. I know it's good.
I've watched like the whole season to see, all 8 seasons of Entourage like 50 times. It's just you get into some of these things that you like, and you watch them over and over again. And then
it's a trap.
And then at home I have like a Plex. I have this Plex thing. It's called Plex.tv. You can run. It's like an app that runs. So all these movies and stuff that I've converted from my DVDs over to digital, or whatever, put them on this hard drive or whatever. And it's like a huge you have like a huge library of movies. So. But even with that, it takes forever to watch a movie because when you're scrolling through, you're like, oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. But you got there's literally like 3,000 some odd movies or something on there.
So then you like spend the time of a movie trying to find a movie.
Yeah. So you're like, you're digging through like, I don't want to watch that again. So once again, I usually just drop and start watching something that I've already seen. So, I don't know. So.
Another rewatch of Breaking Bad begins.
Yeah. It says here the subscription for that new Quibi thing is $4.99 a month with ads. So it's sort of like the Hulu, where if you buy the cheaper Hulu, it still has commercials in it. But if you buy the ad-free version, it's $7.99. So I don't know if that would really appeal to me. I mean, it may be if I was, on breaks or something like that. But I don't know. I'll have to check it out and kind of report back as to what it is. But for me, I don't know if that's a buy. Plus, I'm not going to spend another
the amount that we have in subscriptions to various things.
Well, I mean, the thing that confuses me with those, and I wonder how they stay viable, like with that by letting you do that, is man, I probably turn a bunch of these on and off like every other month. We'll watch Disneyland for a while, and then I'll be like, nah. Yeah, I don't need to watch Disney Plus anymore. We watch.
You get bored with it, so then you turn it off.
So I'll let that one expire until I see something that I want to watch again. Or Hulu's a big one for that too. I tend to do that a lot with Hulu, just because I don't really get the Hulu thing. I guess I'm more Netflix than Hulu. There was some things. It's good to when you can watch like back episodes of stuff that was currently running, but there's not every channel on there, and I don't know, it gets a little crazy. So. Yeah, but that's our biggest thing. I mean, I bet we spend probably, it probably ends up adding up more than if we would just.
We probably pay almost the equivalent of a cable bill.
Sometimes, yeah. So.
With the things that we have in TV and movie subscriptions.
Yeah, and I was looking today, and I saw this other story that I thought was funny. So apparently the Louisiana Police Department, Louisiana Police are apologizing because they used The Purge from the movie The Purge, that siren that announces off right before The Purge starts. They used that to signal the start of the coronavirus curfew. It does that. I should have played it. I should have had it ready to play, but so I guess they got in trouble for that. So now they're having to kind of like apologize for that.
Well, whatever gets people's attention.
Yeah. And then I don't know if you saw the Rob Lowe. Rob Lowe did a bunch of he redid all of the Tiger King photos that are around. He dressed himself up like the Tiger King, and you can see that it's on our Facebook. I posted them on our Facebook, but I thought that was really hilarious. I saw that today too, or actually I saw that yesterday. So, that was crazy, man. And then I saw, man. So Joel Osteen fans, if you watch Joel Osteen, he's a minister. So apparently, for his Easter service, he's gonna let Kanye and Mariah be there. So Kanye and Mariah, I don't know if it's a live stream. He says he's got Kanye West, Mariah Carey, and Tyler Perry for Easter Sunday and coronavirus. So, yeah. So I don't know, man.
I don't know how I could get on board with Joel Osteen and Kanye in the same.
I'm gonna have to watch it. I mean, I don't really watch Joel Osteen with the electric blue carpet and all, but
just saying.
But like Bill Burr always says, I can't really trust the guy because he's like always saying stuff with his eyes closed, like. That's how he talks. He doesn't even look at you.
He does. He's got squinty eyes.
Yeah, he's a squinty little guy. But yeah, so if you want to check out Kanye West, Mariah Carey, Tyler Perry, they're going to be on the Easter Sunday edition, apparently. So that is Sunday, right?
Yeah, this Sunday. So yep.
I'm not sure. I think that comes on. It looks like regular channels. So, man, everybody is complaining about their hair. Have you seen that? Seen a lot of people talking about their hair.
Everybody's learning how to DIY.
Everybody needs to cut their own hair. I've been cutting my own hair for years.
Well, it's not that hard for you.
I keep it really short. I keep a short haircut, so it's pointless to go and pay somebody $20 and it takes them 5 seconds to do what I can do at home. That's my theory.
But then every time you get done, you're like complaining because you.
I just think that. Well, no, I don't mess it up. I just think that. My only problem with it is I get bored of the same. I've had the same hairstyle forever, so I'm not branching out.
You're not. No,
gotta
you
have
can't
that.
stand
Gotta
the
get
growth,
that new.
Every time you try, it drives you nuts and it's cut right back off.
Yep, that's it. So, so that's my biggest thing with it is I get tired of having the same old thing. So. But then I also have to let it grow out like a fro to change it because I've had it short for so long. As soon as it starts to grow out now, I'm still waiting to see this. It becomes like really all poofy and crazy looking. Yeah, I want to have to come in with like a pick stuck in it.
No,
looking like the Roots.
Oh God. I feel like you need to let
Roots,
it grow.
I'm talking about Roots the band, not the. I'm talking about what's his name, the drummer from the Roots. I forgot his name. So anyway,
I'm not familiar with the Roots.
I saw Matthew McConaughey was cheering up residents at a senior living center. Apparently, went online and was hosting their virtual. He was a virtual bingo announcer. So they're at their weekly bingo match or at a Texas senior home. He I guess he came online and did their bingo.
He looks like
hosted their bingo tournament.
He's dressed like a hillbilly.
Yeah, he's got an interesting style.
What is that? I mean, what is that? Seriously.
It's McConaughey. All right.
Right.
It's McConaughey. That's just how he is, man. He's just
he don't dress like a hillbilly though in normal everyday attire, does he? I don't know.
Oh man.
He's usually on a beach somewhere in swim trunks.
Yeah, I don't know, man. And then I seen that they posted some pics of Bruce Willis and Demi Moore. Did you see those? They were their whole family in the same pajamas and stuff. I mean, some of this stuff I'm like, okay, why do I care?
This is what happens when you're stuck. This is what happens when you're
quarantined. You're sitting here going, like, scrolling the feed and just like absorbing all of this crap.
Exactly. It's like, what else do you have to do?
Then they had the Navy pilot, World War II Navy pilot. He was dancing. Let me see if I can bring that up. I think I can show that. I won't get in trouble. I can try to. Maybe I will be able to. The internet connection is really slow today.
Just kidding, y'all.
This is really exciting content, by the way.
That white screen, though.
Well, that's not working, so forget that. Anyway.
Psych.
It was a funny video. Search WW2 dancing World War II Navy pilot, and you'll see it. It's a pretty funny. So yeah. So anyway.
Yeah. No.
Oh man. So yeah. So essentially, the only great content we brought you today was editing buttholes out of the Cats movie.
I think that's pretty epic. That's a great job.
Well, sometimes you have to reach for news stories. There's no, there hasn't been a lot out there lately. So
it's coronavirus times 10.
Well, it's coronavirus, and I also don't want to, I don't like to just, and I don't like to just, hash over the crap you've heard all day long. I try to find interesting stuff to talk about, and
you have to find the butthole.
Yeah, you have to find the butthole.
You gotta find the butthole, y'all.
Oh man. All right, guys. I think that's probably all we got for tonight. Hopefully it'll get better. It's been a dry week for us this week.
It has. Minus the buttholes.
Hey, it's real. This is real content, people.
Real talk.
Real talk. Yeah, that should be a segment. We should have like a thing pop up that says real talk.
Eric Tompkins 2020.
We change it from the Eric Tompkins 2020. Oh. Change it from the Angry Man Show to Real Talk with Tiffany and Eric.
Because it's real.
What's that one chick that's on that one show? That
one chick that's on that one show. That's how you're going to start this out?
Yeah.
That really how you're going to start this out?
No, that one, she's on the Love Lines or whatever on that Easy Listening channel. We've heard it at night sometimes driving
on
around.
the radio?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Delilah.
Yeah,
the Easy Listening channel or whatever.
And she has call-ins. That's what we should do is call in.
Hey guys, it's Delilah.
Hey cats and kittens, call in.
Delilah here.
She has call-ins.
She does.
She has people call in and say that's what we should do. We should have relationship advice.
Oh boy.
The relationship hour from the Angry Man Show. Tell that bitch I said shut up. No, I'm just kidding.
That's angry advice.
Yeah, but you got to live up to the Angry Man Show, so I can't really.
That would be so. What we would basically need is the equivalent of advice from Bubba the Love Sponge. You remember him?
Oh Lord! Isn't that the dude that had the porno tape with Hulk?
I don't know.
You don't even know. You don't even know.
I know he was raunchy.
No, but he had a porno tape with he had his wife and his wife and the Hulk Hogan had a tape, I guess.
Had a little
you didn't hear about that?
Flamingo.
He sued him for a ton of money too. Huh.
I just know he got kicked off because he was too dirty.
No, I don't think he got kicked off for that. I think everybody kind of calmed it down. I think he just it just got old. He was sort of like the Lex and Terry, I still listen to him, but they've changed a lot and they have to be so kind of PC that, I don't know, it's just not fun anymore.
Poor guys.
Yeah, kind of.
Sucks
in a way.
for them.
I don't know if anybody you guys even know who that is, but if you check them out, yeah. Well, that's it too. Yeah, that's it though. They had a lot of segments like that, like Drunk Bitch Friday, where they brought a chick in, got her all drunk,
hammered by 7 a.m.
and then asked her crazy questions and
made her do random crazy crap.
They gave her they made sure she got home and all that stuff. But I mean, so I guess it would be
all right, drunk bitch, get in your Uber and go home.
But I guess it would be hard, to be almost well, Howard Stern can do whatever he wants. He's on
he's Howard Stern.
Well, no, but he's on Sirius XM, so he can literally do anything he wants.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me, I burped it.
Burped it? Yeah.
But it's got to be hard for some of those shows to evolve. You go from doing crazy stuff, and then now all of a sudden you got to keep it PC, and then the other thing I noticed is they're counting down. They have to keep everything to a strict thing. So how much time you have left? 30 seconds. And they're constantly so you have to make sure you're hitting all those ads and
just let us do our thing.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's I guess I'm sure it's tough, man. I'm sure the money's not what it used to be in radio. That's for sure.
Let's get them on.
Everybody's podcasting. Anchor FM, anchor.fm.
Right.
Jump in and do your own.
Lex and Terry, if you're listening, come join.
Yeah. All right. No. All right, guys. That's it for us. We are out of here. So have a great night, and we will see you tomorrow. Thanks.
Bye.